me do a quick turn. Yeah. Fiesta 2025.
You're just going back to leave it.
Which one though? Still got to him, look. He still got to him. There you go.
New day, you're the difference maker. Rise up and go get what belongs to you. Quit letting people pull you down. Your friends, your relatives, your co-workers, they may mean well, but God didn't put the dream in them. He put the dream in you. Don't let them talk you out of it. Don't settle where you are because everybody around you is stuck. Go get your bananas. Get me one while you're there. But you got to learn how to encourage yourself. You can't rely on people to keep you built up and cheer you on. Sometimes people will let you down. They'll try to keep you at the same level. They may not see what you can see. Paul said in Romans 3, what if they don't believe? Will their unbelief make the faith of God of no effect? One version says, so what if they don't believe? Just because somebody doesn't believe that you can do what God put in your heart, that doesn't change anything. You don't have to have everybody on board. You're never going to get all your relatives, friends, co-workers to cheer you on and support you. In fact, sometimes, and I say this respectfully, they'll be like these monkeys. They'll tell you, you really think you can do that? You really think you can break that addiction? Start that business, write that book? I don't think so. Nobody can climb that.
Bubs, look. Say cheese. Hey. Late night snack. Getting some gas. Who's driving? Who can't drive? Who can't drive? Grandma car. Silly butt.
But, I want to get it.
Okay.
Promise God's put in our heart will come to pass. Not even death can keep God from bringing it to completion. Some of you, at one time, you had a dream in your heart. You had promise that you were standing on. But you went through obstacles and it's been so long, now you've given up. Down deep, you know that's an incompletion. You know you let go of that. I'm asking you today to get a new vision for it. Don't just see it the way it is. Get the capstone out. See it completed. See it fulfilled. Speak favor over it. When you're tempted to get discouraged, just turn it around and say, Father, I want to thank you that you will finish what you started in my life. I know you are a God of completion. Remember, it's not by our own might, by our own power.
What are you doing, Bubs?
Can we get
How much is it?
Come on, come on. Please, come on.
Parking lot for your destination.
Bye.
It's hard to see what you are doing here in the ruins and where this will lead. Down through the years, I look on this moment and see your hand on it and know you were here. Testify of the battles you've won, how you were my portion when there wasn't enough.
Hi y'all, happy Sunday. Today's Sunday. I'm in Junction right now and I'm on my way back from my hometown. Can I go this way? Oops. Shit. Yeah, anyways, I'm on my way back from my hometown. I'm in Junction right now. I'm gonna go to see my sister real quick in this town before I get home. But basically, hold on. Let me get on the highway. Alright, so basically, I've been I know I haven't been recording lately. I kind of have been busy. I've been really busy. I feel like my life was changing at one point, and it still is. And, but it was to the point where I was really busy. Like, I would be occupied with other people or, you know, helping them or whatever. I just never really, you know. And then these past few days, I kind of just didn't want to just talk to anybody really. Like, I've been really mentally struggling, and so last week I had some days off from work because I've been in the healthcare for 21 years. My middle son is 21. I've been in the healthcare since he was born, since I was pregnant with him. I've been, that's how long. And anyways, took my days off, enjoyed my days off, went back to work, and then, you know, I had a few things come up, and then I was like, all right, like, let me get situated so I can go back to work for another 3 to 4 days. The first day that I got back to work, it was just so many things, like, coming at me that day at work. Like, my supervisor was on me, like, you know, and I understand, you know, she has to do her job and correct me if I'm wrong, but at the same time, it's like, she didn't even know that before I got to work, I was already going through a lot of things in my personal life. You know what I mean? And you know, I do need to take responsibility for the things that I've gone through, a lot of it, but damn, at the same time, it's just like, you know. So anyways, when I got to work that night, so I was already having a bad day that day. I got to work that night. She was already messaging me, you know, on me. And that was just a cherry on top. And I tried to, you know, I want y'all to see this little view. It's so pretty, right? All the hills and stuff. But that's Junction. But anyways, so that night, usually when I have a bad night at work, I have my things that I'm gonna do to try to make my night better, right? And that's go for a walk around the hospital, or go for a walk and go get a snack and a drink, a soda, or go for a walk and kind of stay at the bottom, you know, for a little bit, clear my head. I already know what to do when I'm having a bad day at work. That day, I mean, you know, there were just so many things. And then like I said, in my personal life, I just started feeling like a bad anxiety attack. And it's crazy because I don't feel like I have anxiety attacks. I really don't. I know how to control myself. But I had already checked my blood pressure that day. It had been high. That whole past last week, it was high. Like, you know, and I just started feeling like thoughts of loneliness, and, you know, like I was alone and there was nobody I could run to there in San Antonio and talk to, or, you know, I was going to be alone. And that's really what scared me, the fear of just always being alone. And, you know, but, and I don't even know why I'm scared of it, because I kind of like to be, I enjoy my alone time. You know what I mean? I do. But anyway, so that night, I just kind of went and talked to like the house supervisor, right? And I told her, I'm going through a lot of things right now, like, and I'm sorry. And I just started crying, right? And I was crying. I was crying. When I cry, my feelings are hurt, you know, I'm crying. But I just told her, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave, and I don't know if I'm gonna come back. Like, I'm sorry, but I tried. And she said, okay, you can go home. And so I went to go clock out. Another girl was in there, and I was like, I'm sorry, like, I can't do this. Like, everybody's just fucking coming at me. I already have enough things that I'm going through. I already have enough fucking problems, you know, like, and then everybody else is coming for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's too much for me. Life is just too much for me right now. I remember saying that. And so everybody was like, you know, go home. And then on the way, so when I was gonna go by my dad's and, you know, get my stuff and everything, so I was like, I already made up my mind, because I was, you know, I was like, let me talk to, you know, my kid's dad, because when I can talk to him, you know, he does make my days better. He's a funny person. Like, he can make me laugh. And, you know, he was like, just come, you know, to our hometown or whatever, and, you know, be around them and stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. So I was like, let me stop by my dad's, get my stuff, and then leave out. 11 o'clock at night, I'm driving to my hometown, because but anyways, my phone is getting real hot. I don't know why. Well, it's cold in here, but anyways, so yeah, I'm driving 11 o'clock at night to my hometown. My supervisor, she's calling me, and I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't know if I am gonna come back, because I don't know if I can handle this job anymore. And I'm sorry, but, you know, I don't think I can. And she was just like, you need to go ahead and go somewhere and clear your mind. Like, that's what she told me. She said, you need to go clear your head and this and that. And, you know, going to my hometown, it does help me clear my head. It helps me to refocus, if anything, because I'm like, I do not want to end up back in my hometown. Like, that's just a place I don't want to be at. But, you know, lately I have been thinking about going back to my hometown, moving there, because it's just like, in San Antonio, I don't really have nobody there. You know what I mean? Like, it's just me by myself. I have my dad, but it's just like, he's busy with other things. You know what I mean? But in my hometown, you know, my kids are there, my grandbaby's there. Both of my grandbabies are there. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's my family. That's who I love to be around. That's who, you know. And even though I didn't want to be in my hometown, but I knew I needed to be there, because it helps me clear my head. And, you know, I did enjoy, I can't even remember the last Mother's Day that I was with all three of my boys. And even though we didn't do nothing, I got to see all three of them today, you know. So anyways, yeah, now I'm going back to San Antonio, because my director texted me Oh, I texted her and I was like, do I still have my job? If not, it's okay, I understand. Which I'm ready to move on, you know? I had another job interview for a way different position last week. It was going to be my part-time job. And then I actually had another job offer this weekend. Somebody messaged me and asked me, you know, about a job, if I wanted it, this and that. So I know it's time for me to move on, right? But anyways, I texted my director and I was like, do I still have my job? If not, it's okay, I understand. And she was like, you need to come to talk to me on Monday. So that's why I'm going back to San Antonio. Other than that, I don't know what I was going to do, y'all. I honestly don't know what I was going to do. I don't know if I was going to stay in my hometown or until I figure something out. I don't know. But anyways, that's what's going on with me. So I'm gonna stop at this town though, go for like a walk. I think me and my sister are gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna go visit her, see her for a little bit, and my niece, because I'm a family person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love my family. I like to visit with them when I can. That guy's all walking. But anyways, I hope that y'all are having a blessed Sunday. But anyways, yeah, happy Mother's Day. I hope that y'all had a good Mother's Day. And yeah, I'm gonna go probably back. I'm gonna go to San Antonio. I think I'm gonna go back to San Antonio tonight. I don't know if I am for sure or not. It just depends if my dad has company and stuff. He has company. I'm gonna go back to San Antonio because I don't feel like, you know, dealing with all that, I guess. Thinking about it makes my blood pressure go up already. I was already crying down here because it's just like, I don't know. I was listening to a song by Beyonce and she was like, I'm at a crossroad, and that's exactly how I feel. I'm at a crossroad alone, and she said that in that song, I'm alone at a crossroad. That's exactly how I feel. Like, I'm at this crossroad alone, and I know I need to trust God, and I know God is wanting me to trust Him, and not tell me the things that's going on in my life, like, or that's gonna happen, because I'm more of a planner. I like to know what's gonna happen, but I don't know. So we'll see. And I'm sorry if this video is gonna have a lot of clips for me not talking. So it's just like, that's why, because I really wasn't in the mood to talk, but I was around people. I was around good company a lot of times, you know. So that's fine.
Come on.
Single.
Come on.
Single.
Come on.
Single.
Come on.